He was one of the traveling companions of Martin Luther King, great figure of fight for the rights of African Americans, also candidate for the American presidential election. The pastor, Jesse Jackson, has died at the age of 84. This is what made it known there. A few moments his family in a press release which greets. Are you reading? His unwavering commitment to justice, equality and human rights helped shape a global movement for freedom and dignity. And Jackson, who had been hospitalized for several months for progressive supranuclear palsy. He had good health. Decline or suffering in particular from Parkinson's disease. We're going to meet immediately in Washington. Matthew Mabin. Hello, Matthew. You are our correspondent in the United States. It is relevant for Americans. Jesse Jackson. He who will have contributed so much to the fight for the civil rights. Yes, indeed, and he is a historical figure. You said it, it is already a historical figure of the civil rights America disappearing this morning. And you said it too. Elizabeth C. is news that will provoke reactions all over the country, and it actually started, even though it's extremely early. In Washington as we speak in the America is not yet awake. Jesse Jackson is dead, so here. Age 84. Baptist pastor. Absolutely tireless activist. He was the one of the closest collaborators of Martin Luther King, obviously in the 1960s at this absolutely crucial period for history of America, that of the fight for civil rights. As has been said, he participated in the major marches for equality. Those who have come this far to the American Capitol to shake up the American consciences, its marches for the racial equality, and was also in Memphis in April 1968 when Pastor King was assassinated. After this shock, of course, Jesse Jackson refused to leave the field. He embodied this fight as if to relieve his mentor. He also chose politics in the years 1980 by launching into the primary Democratic in 1984, then in 1988. He didn't win the nomination. It's true, but he still changed the situation. For the first time, an African-American candidate led a credible national campaign for White House, founder of the Rainbow Push Coalition in Chicago. He also broadened his fight to social issues, economical, and even tried international mediation. He was an international figure for the equal rights and equality of minorities, and indeed, you said it too, weakened by illness in recent years, Parkinson's disease, which also embodied it, was also one of his fights. He had become more discreet. It's true. His disappearance marks the end of a generation, there is no other words, which profoundly transformed American society and which opened the voice of the following decades, and in particular the journey of and famous American politician. He too, Paramba, of course, that we will hear without any form of doubt. All-day comment on this news. And we obviously expect that America wakes up. A flood of reactions inevitably to be expected after the announcement of this disappearance. One last image that we have in mind, it is this standing ovation that he had welcomed. It was on August 20th, 2024 in Chicago, in the middle of the convention. Inauguration of the first African-American candidate. I named Kamala Harris. Thank you very much, Matthew Mabin, for this reaction. Yeah.